Und willkommen zurück zu Shoninyas Let's Plays und Genshin Impact. Es ist wieder eine Woche vergangen, beziehungsweise sogar 9 Tage. Und es geht scheinbar weiter mit der Questline hier, die Täuschung des Himmelsfürsten. Und da machen wir weiter. Die komische Fotoapparat-Quest war ziemlich blöd, fand ich. Da sowohl... Ich zeig's gleich nochmal, wobei ich glaube, man sieht es jetzt nicht mehr, weil die so gut wie abgeschlossen ist. Man kann nur noch tauschen. Hier stand halt immer einen blauen Gegenstand fotografieren, aber wenn man dann die Kamera angemacht hatte, stand dann nicht da blauer Gegenstand, sondern vielleicht ein lila Lebewesen. Und zu Lebewesen zählten immer nur Gegner, keine Personen, keine Menschen. Ja, und deswegen war es immer sehr mühselig, alle 10 Fotos zu kriegen, zumal man das Foto, was man bekommen hatte, immer random war. So, aber jetzt geht's weiter mit der Story, mit der Hauptstory.
Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilichurls before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different. Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshuin too. Oh, the guests are in great danger. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go.
Paimon möchte also, dass ich unschuldige Wildtiere umbringen.
These super evil hilichurls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind too. Hey, seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing.
Banjutsus? Ultras.
Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the hilichurls. Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears. But the magic he was using seemed even more adeptacy than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi? Ahem. Hello. Allow us to introduce...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Wait. Who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
My name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
Then it is right
Ich
that
bin
our
der
paths
Sidekick.
coincide. One too shall introduce oneself, for it the one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars, though one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher. One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leeli were just really good in battle.
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains? Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's follower.
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? I believe that now. There is finally some... Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings.
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they? I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So, reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of a god is a monumental affair. Just look at the Rite of Dissension.
Ja, Minute.
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose. Oh, Are you believers? After my fiancé had been left, I cried, but then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise. I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little. Surely you jest. There was once a senior. All things are connected. That which mortals, in other words, their wishes are already.
Nope. It makes.
Indeed. You.
Okay.
Oh? You need but ask.
Hey, isn't that a bit inappropriate?
Indeed. It would be inappropriate. One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes? One's. So be it. But first, one must.
What's that supposed to?
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek.
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all. Oh, that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay up. Well, Paimon's not forking over. You don't even have a vision. Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food. Yep, a tasty snack is sure. Why don't we head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes?
Neue Rezepte immer gerne. Ich habe die meisten schon fertig gekocht. Also bis zur Perfektion. Es fehlen, glaube ich, nur 3 oder 4 von 25 oder 30. Und dazu fehlen entweder ein Charakter, also ich könnte sie machen, aber ich will sie nicht, keine Zutaten verschwenden, deswegen hoffe ich darauf, dass ich noch einen Charakter kriege, der daran gut ist.
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adept?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you...
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again. Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about him? Really? What's so fishy about him? So, what you're trying to say is that, Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out... Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha.
Huh. Since when did that... You're a rare breed of youngster, if this is what you like to read.
This is the one! Let's see what it's...
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3. While the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyan, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who... seems like a pretty niche... So, there used to be 5 main Yak. Do you think that it could have anything to do... The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the arc, all of which sound pretty red. Do you think those super evil hilly trolls we saw earlier? The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands, poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into... Oh, it's so tragic. After everything they went through and all... Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the... So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those... Now, to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog. To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real adept. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come. All right.
Na dann, ich bin gespannt, was wir herausfinden. Vielleicht lenkt seine Zauberkunst, verschleiert vielleicht nur und lockt die Gegner zu jemand anderem. Oder er übernimmt die Kontrolle.
Flee at my command, foul demon. Flee! Why won't you?
Uh-oh. Looks like... And there are innocent bystanders here.
Okay, bei denen droppt das scheinbar nicht.
Oh, I don't get it. Why has the evil aura of these
Sigil of permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar? Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti! Oh, no wonder he was...
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one but given another
Well, as it happens,
one suddenly feels ill at ease.
So you were just... Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up...
Ich brauche gar nicht meine Adeptenkraft.
Right. Oh, it's that conqueror of demons again. No wonder.
It's you. I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic.
Huh? He isn't usually... But you are exorcising demons!
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more...
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean... Yeah! Paimon remembers that shout!
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas, my comrades who have passed on, would see your tears as a stain.
Oh!
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cap.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll...
No need. I'm used to fighting alone.
Well then... Oh!
Well, Come on then.
Hä? Erst will er keine Hilfe und nur weil sich Palmer entschuldigt und er vorher sagt, er will keine Entschuldigung.
Suffering is my price to pay
Nimmt
for
auf einmal doch
eons
an.
of endless slaughter. I have...
93er und ein 80er, das sieht doch gut aus.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of all evil. You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to...
Okay. Besonderer Handlungseffekt. Aufgrund der Stauungen an göttlichen Karma hier befindet sich Xiao die ganze Zeit im Zustand Geistervertreibung und verliert deswegen fortlaufend LP. Außerdem stellt Xiao in diesem Zustand LP wieder her, wenn der Gegner Schaden zufügt. Vampir-Aura. Sein AOE ist so krass. Er hatte mal letzte Woche, oder nee, diese Woche ist das ja noch. In dem Charaktertest. Vor allem strahlt er wie eine Aura das scheinbar auf Gegner ab, die dann auch noch Schaden kriegen. Also ziemlich nice. 12 noch. Das wie überspringen
Power
kann.
you got for being a vigilant yaksha, right? Hyman's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time too.
Star Snatcher. I am aware of no adeptus by such a name.
So he is a fraud! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
On your battle. Ich dachte, ihr wollt mir helfen. So hoch zu springen ist natürlich echt nice. Das erspart einige Klettereien. Und sein Angriffsspeed ist auch nochmal geil. So, erstmal den Heiler wegmachen. Das war knapp. Ich habe gerade aus Versehen aus dem Bildschirm rausgetippt. Aber auf dem Desktop. Aber ich hoffe mal, das ist der letzte. Und jetzt bin ich ja wieder voll. Sieht gut aus.
It is good that we came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good now, this Star Snack,
Ooh, Paimon!
an Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that
As an Adeptus, do you have
the Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the millennia ago. The ancestral people of Liyue asked.
Timmy?
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern.
Oops. Paimon spoke without thinking. Oh, one more thing? That fake
Wait. Truly? Fool. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate.
Great minds think alike! Paimon agrees. And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Jack...
No. I only slay.
Who said anything about killing?
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the, but it can also be used to call.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few.
Reduce the temperature. But as for the censer and the 7 lamps...
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant? The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after...
Wir lernen was Neues. So, damit haben wir den ersten Part fertig. Ich würde sagen, hier machen wir erstmal einen Break. Dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.